Hello, welcome back to Bean Dreams, where I'm not going to talk about the dream the night before. So I did a little animation on my main channel, and I'm just attaching it at the end of this video. But yeah, I've been creating something, and yeah, just enjoy the video. Hello, I accidentally made a book, so yeah, it's on Amazon now, so that's a thing. But yeah, no, I kind of just woke up with this idea, and I was like, hey, like, what if I made this? And then I just kind of started writing a little bit, and I was like, oh, you know, this is kind of an interesting idea and stuff like that. And then I stopped for a bit, and then I came back to it. I was like, all right, I'm making a book out of this. And like 50, 60 pages later, I made a book out of it. But yeah, let me kind of summarize everything, and you can check it out and all that kind of stuff. It's basically this, what I wanted it to feel like is like you're just like finding a journal basically of this like random person, and this person has no idea what's going on. They're like, I don't know my name, I don't know anything. All I know is basically that you start out like in this parking lot, and you're like, I'm going into this building, and I know I'm invited to this birthday party for like my uncle's daughter's birthday, and that's all I know. You don't get like description of the building, you don't get anything. You're just kind of like, okay, like I'm sitting in this parking lot, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, I'm like in this building, describing the building, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it's just kind of, it just kind of throws you into the world, basically, the book does. And I kind of found inspiration from also like creators like who made Welcome to Night Vale, which is I think it's Jeffrey Craner and Joseph Fink. I always found it very interesting that they could describe a whole world to you, but you still didn't understand what was going on until kind of like the end of the book. And that's kind of how mine is as well. There's just so much happening, there's so much going on that you're like, okay, what is happening? What is this character going through? Why is it jumping everywhere? Like, what is happening? I don't understand it. And then like when the book ends, it's like, okay, this is why this happened, this is why that happened. And then it's just something that you can kind of reread and enjoy and stuff like that. And so that's kind of why when I just kind of had this like harebrained idea, I was like, okay, this is kind of, you know, kind of weird, it's kind of this, it's kind of that, but and then I started taking it from that angle, and I was like, oh, this could actually be pretty good. And that's what I ended up making, is just something that is just kind of interesting. It's a really short story, it's like 50 pages in total. I wanted it to even kind of like look like a journal, so the book cover is it's something that, yes, it looks like a journal, but it's something that also is kind of like a reference to some of like the objects talked about in the book. So I kind of wanted to tie that together to just kind of be something interesting and just something a little bit different. And yeah, I had fun making it. I think it's just weird in general. It's just something that's like, you know, it's not like it's like a Picasso painting or anything. It's just something that I was just like, harebrained idea. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's write. And that's what I did.